Hey, my name's Nicholson. I hope you're well, and I want to talk in this video about mistakes to avoid when applying for the recovery loan scheme. Now, I'm assuming if you're watching a video like this, you're a coach, consultant, business owner, entrepreneur, or someone looking to start a business. Now, this channel is for you. So while you're here, make sure you do me a favor and yourself a favor, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell notification, and also comment below. Let me know who you are. Now, my name is James Nicholson, and I've been in business for 17 years now. I've had all the ups and downs that you get as an entrepreneur, gone through the 2008 difficulties and obviously the current difficulties that people are facing as business owners. And in that time, 17 years in business, what I've done is I've created a methodology for getting customers and turning cold leads and turn them into people that buy from you again and again and again. And on this channel, I share my journey and how you can get this working in your business too. So stick around. Now, recovery loan, that's why you're here, right? You want to know all about the recovery loan scheme. What is it? First and foremost, well, the recovery loan scheme is the replacement for two previous schemes. One was called the bounce back scheme and one was the Sybil scheme. Now, the Sybil scheme was for bigger loans, 25 grand up to around about 10 million pounds. And that was really focused on medium-sized businesses. And it was pretty difficult to get, even though it was backed by the government. You really had to prove that you were viable as a business going forward. And people did get those and have done really well with those. Now, the other scheme was called the bounce back loan scheme. And this scheme was way better. And the bounce back loan scheme was more focused on small businesses, and it allowed you to borrow up to £50,000 literally in the blink of an eye. Now, a lot of people got those loans very, very fast, and it kept their businesses trading through the pandemic. And also, some people didn't get those. So those two schemes have now come to an end. So the replacement for that is called the recovery loan scheme. This is also a scheme that's backed by the government. And these loans are backed by the government to the tune of 80% of what you borrow. So if you borrow 100 grand and you default and can't pay it back, the government will pay back 80 grand and you'll be liable for the 20. Now, this makes the bank's risk that bit smaller, and that's important to understand here, right? Very, very important to understand. Now, recovery loan scheme is really powerful. And it will enable you to get money fast into your business. But these are the things that you must make sure that you do first. Now, with the bounce back loan scheme, anybody could apply and get one. You didn't have to have anything in order. You didn't have to have your accounts in place. You didn't even have to be profitable as a business at that time, which was great, right? And meant that funding came fast. Now, the recovery loan scheme, you've got to make sure prior to applying that you've got stuff in place. So go on Companies House and check everything is in order. All of the annual returns are done, your accounts are filed. If you haven't got that stuff up to date, don't apply for a recovery loan until you get that sorted. So go and speak to an accountant, get all of the annual returns done, and get your accounts in place prior to applying. And then you need to have a business plan for a recovery loan, right? And so they need to see what you expect to do once we get back to normal. Now, they're not expecting you to be making profit right now, which is a good thing, but they are expecting to see what is going to help you get back to profitability. Is your business viable? They're not just going to lend to keep you alive like with a bounce back loan. So you need to craft the business plan and lay out what your foundations are. What are you going to do to grow the business? Now, some good stuff that you should show in there is that you're going to actually invest in marketing to get clients, right? They want to see that you're actually going to get clients. So learning marketing and showing that you've got a budget for marketing is going to be important in that business plan, right? And that's going to be a key thing here. So the key mistakes not to make are: don't apply when your account's up to date, don't apply when your annual return's not in, and don't apply if you haven't got a business plan in place prior. If you do that, you're likely to get rejected. Give yourself a fighting chance. Spend some time getting this stuff ready prior to applying for your recovery loan scheme. Now, look, one of the things I said you need to get good at is marketing, and that is going to be essential to take your business forward in the next few weeks, months and years. And so I want to give you an opportunity to join our Business Growth Club for £1. Just £1, right? This is a bonkers deal, and the Business Growth Club is a community of entrepreneurs and business owners just like you. And we meet every single week live online. I have a live session where I'll coach and mentor you, hold you accountable. Not only that, we have a community where you can ask questions, get support from all of our other entrepreneurs together. And we include all our master plans and checklists on things like Instagram, Google, YouTube. All this stuff that you're going to need to grow a successful business. So in the description of this video is a link where you can go and grab a £1 trial of the Business Growth Club. Go and do that now. It's a bonkers idea not to do it. So go and do that now, and I'll see you guys on the inside.